We had a hearing here on the Caucasus. It was one of the most disappointing hearings I've ever conducted. You've been the ambassador to Armenia. So let me ask you, and I'll relate this to your post that you would be confirmed for. Have you seen the videos of the execution of Armenian soldiers by Azerbaijan?
Senator, yes, I have, and I've also seen the video of, it was one of the most sickening things I've seen in my life, of the mutilation and desecration of a female Armenian soldier. And when the report first emerged of that this video was circulating, I reached out to Armenia's Human Rights Ombudsperson, Christina Grigoryan, who's a rising star in Armenia. She's been a very important partner with us in law enforcement reform, but she'd moved over to the Ombudsperson's office. I went to see her. She was engaging in efforts to document, authenticate what we were seeing in these videos. She was working, she told me, and I have great confidence in what she was saying, to use best international practices, and they were able to identify, they identified the female soldier. I think they were identifying then. There were some other bodies in the video, and so.
So they not only identified, did they authenticate that in fact these actions took place?
You know what? I think what they authenticated that who these individuals were and the state in which their bodies were. What I remember from particularly from the video with the female soldier being mutilated, it was hard to see who was acting in the video. But what I want to assure you of is that we reported these conversations, what the Ombudsperson's office was doing, and what we're focused on right now is accountability. And I think accountability is...
Who did you report him to? Who did you report them to?
To the State Department, to Washington.
Well, this is at least a much better set of answers that I got than I got at the other hearing, where no one knew about, either didn't know about the videos, or in the case of Ambassador Rieker, did know about the videos, but no one had done anything to determine the authenticity and legitimacy of it. Now, I have no reason to dispute the videos that I've seen. But it seems to me, and the reason I want to connect this, you're the president ambassador to Armenia, and you're nominated for something else, but here's the point. We need our ambassadors, particularly in places of conflict, to be able to pursue what the truth is, so that we as policyholders can then decide what we do about that truth. And since you're going to Russia, obviously Russians are being arrested for their dissidency. Others have been attacked. Some supposedly have been killed. We need, to the extent possible, the US ambassador in Moscow to do what I would want to have seen done as it relates to Armenia, to identify where these abuses have taken place, try to authenticate it, and then report on it in a way that that's actionable at the end of the day. So that's the spirit in which I'm asking you the questions. I expect that if you are confirmed, you will do that in Moscow to the best of your ability.
Senator, yes, I will. I certainly pledge that, and very much due to some of the experiences that I've had as ambassador to Armenia, some of what I've seen from conflict there, and the need for accountability and to pursue justice in some of these very egregious situations.
All right. Without accountability, there isn't justice.